Hello. Well, I'm really excited to show you how to make a bouquet. It is easy, fun, and you can make a bridal bouquet, bridesmaids, something for mom, grandma, anyone in the wedding party. So anyway, it's a great thing to know about, and we'll get started right now. So the first thing you want to do is clean all your flowers. So I already did that, but I just want to demonstrate with one piece here, where I'm going to make sure that all the little bits of greenery that are on the stem are pulled off or cut off with scissors. So I've got clean flowers. The other thing is I am not going to be using greenery in my arrangement, but I am going to use some leaves around the edge, and I wanted to show you a neat little trick on how I prep my leaves, which is to take it, cut it down a little bit, and just pop right through the end of the leaf to make this beautiful leaf curl, which will go on the edge of the bouquet. So I've got leaves here, I've got flowers. Let me get started. All right, so this arranging for your bouquet is done in your hand. So it's another version of a hand-tied arrangement. What you want to do is hold the flowers between your pointer finger and your thumb, and I hold mine in my left hand and pick up with my right because I'm right-handed, but it may be opposite for you, whatever feels comfortable. All right, I've got one flower, then I'm going to pick up the next, and here is the important part. You want to make sure that you're picking them up and putting them in at an angle. All right, so now I have my seafoam status, and I'm going to tuck it in like this. You'll see what I mean here in a second, so that the bouquet is round. All right, here's some lisianthus. Picking it up and sliding it in there at an angle, and then I'm going to hold everything and turn it so that the opening is at the other side of my hand, and I can put in some more flowers over here. Okay, I'm going to hold, turn, place more flowers, hold and turn, more. Now, oftentimes what you start with in the center of your bouquet is not what you end up with. It shifts around a little bit. So I have some orchids that I want to put into the center of the bouquet, and I'm going to wait a second before I do that. Just as you'll see in a second here, when you clean your flowers so nicely, like I have done, no leaves or greenery on there, you can slip them right into the spot in the bouquet where you want them to go at the end. Okay, let me get some more flowers in here, and a few bits of this beautiful lisianthus. Now, you can tell that my bouquet is coming along nicely shape-wise because the stems are angling out at the bottom, just like that. That's a very good sign. And that comes from picking up your flowers and placing them in at an angle, not like straight up and just holding them in. You won't get a round bouquet if you do it like that. And we certainly want round bouquets. All right. Now, you can stop at any time or use as many flowers or as few as you'd like, depending on the size of the bouquet that you're trying to create. I could stop right now and have this be a bridesmaid's bouquet, but I'm going to keep on building it out a little bit larger. All right. And at the very beginning, it could have been a little posy, which would be nice for mom or grandma, or an aunt or a sister or anyone involved in the wedding. It's nice sometimes to make posies, and you can also make corsages, and there's all different things. All right. So I mentioned those orchids. Here they are, beautiful dendrobium orchids. I'm going to just slip them right into the center of my bouquet. And it's easy because the stems are clean. Tucking them down in here. Getting this here. I've got the 3 orchid stems in there. Okay, great. I think this is perfect. Now, what you want to do before you think it's finished is just fluff it a little bit, okay? So all I'm doing is lifting up any flowers that may have been hidden down in there or gotten lost, making sure it looks round and pretty. Okay, and I'm going to stick one more piece of stock in here, and then I think it's done. So now I'll pick up those leaves I mentioned, and I'm going to tuck them around the edge. All right. And looking good. Now, any of these phases I'm doing, you could, you know, do some flowers and then rubber band, and some flowers and then rubber band if your hand was hurting or if you were worried when you were making it that you just wanted to be able to set it down and take a look at it. I'm doing it all together because I'm certain it's going to look great. This one piece of Lisianthus is sort of sticking out like crazy. I'm just going to cut it out of there. I don't like it. Okay, then I have a rubber band. Any sort of rubber band will work that's tough. This one came with my mail, okay? So really simple rubber band. I'm going to rubber band around the bouquet twice, or if it were smaller, I'd go around 3 times, making sure it's holding the flowers in place. It's up near the top, just like that. I'm going to then trim up my stems, and if you didn't already have them about this length, which is approximately 5 inches or so, I would do that then. I would cut them shorter before I even rubber band, because you don't want to try and get a rubber band around a really long stem. It's really frustrating. Now I have my ribbon, okay, so double-faced satin ribbon, really nice. I'm going to tuck one end into the edge of my rubber band, if I don't pull it out, showing you. Okay, just a little bit in there to hold it. Then start wrapping. And I'm just making it secure, tight, not so tight that it, you know, again, really strangles the flowers, but tight enough it's going to hold it. Then I'm going to tuck the end in and take some of my white pearl-headed pins and slide them right into the end of the bouquet ribbon here to secure it and make a nice little row of pearl-headed pins. And now I have a beautiful bouquet, and what you've seen here you can use to make bridal bouquets, bridesmaids, again, posies, anything bigger than this, smaller than this, but this style will work. And with the stems sticking out this way, you can always trim them up, like I have a few that are longer here, and then place this into a vase and have it drinking a little bit of water right up until the ceremony, so that the flowers stay fresh for as long as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy making your own bouquet. Please send us pictures. We'd love to see them via email or post them on Facebook. Thanks so much for watching.